y'all doing, man? How you doing, my gents? My 21st century demons, all in all. I know. My microphone is not the best. All right, I know. Somebody left a comment saying I need a new mic. You might not be wrong. I will work on that as soon as I can. If I need to. Because I kind of like this microphone. It kind of still works well. It's not the best, but, still good enough, Anyway, how you guys doing? So I was waiting for this guy to, pull out some more videos talking about me and shit. Hey. So, now this dude is stuck on speaking about jewelry. You're stuck on jewelry, man. So this so-called, oh, by the way, if you're new to this channel, my name is Lucifer, spiritual and business consultant extraordinaire. So there's this Bakar ELEMRA guy. He's talking about jewelry now. Look, I've said it many times on my channel. I am a knight of silver moon lance. That means I always wear silver. Usually, I always wear silver. But if you keep with the news, you'll know that there's like a drought of silver because what's his name again? Warren Buffett bought all the silver apparently. So there's like a drought of silver. So now silver is very expensive. That's kind of weird. He bought a big chunk of the world's silver. Yeah. So I've said it once before on my channel many times. I'm a knight of silver moon lance. So I know all about that jewelry thing that you're speaking of. I'm not going to talk about jewelry right now because that's just not important. You got some claims stating that of fraud. So he had a problem with Son of Ogu. Son of Ogu made a video a month ago. If the YouTube algorithm is not going crazy, he made a video about him a month ago, man. And the funny thing is, I just want you guys to hear what he had to say.
Basically the key to clout, sending curse at me and I block them like they nothing, bruh. And so if y'all niggas, like I said, y'all already teaming up, y'all already plotting. I was like, at first I was like, damn, is these niggas really coming at me? As soon as I said that, I went to the ancestor and I asked Saint Jacques. I said, Saint Jacques, is they really coming at me? He said, don't ask me no dumbass question like that. You already saw the play. You called the huddle. You saw him going to the formation like Tom Brady or something. You know the blitz coming. So I said, okay, I got something for that ass. I already said my shit, because we're going to see what that life about now. And so as far as this mediation and stopping this gang war, whatever the fuck y'all want to call this shit, the only way to stop this shit now is for us to meet. Like I said, we could do it WhatsApp, Skype, or whatever. I'm going to have my psych trusted your ability to see. And you remember the ancestors told you, they said that we like the path that he's on and we're proud of him. Remember that? You kept saying, no, you need to get initiated to practice voodoo. You need to get initiated. And what did the spirit tell you that night? Tell him on your air. Tell him on your channel. They say he don't got to do none of that shit because we taught him everything that he knows. And you was taken back. You said, damn, I didn't expect it. Your beef ain't even legit. You could have reached out to me. You had my... You know damn well that he was trying to kill your ass for like 5 years. See, I don't know about y'all in the motherfucking audience. Lucifer, I took on that beef. I chased Dr. Lucifer's... Yeah, that son of Ogu guy. Well, guess what, Tata? Guess what, nigga? I still got beef with ELEMRA, so fuck you too, nigga.
Give me a second here, man. So, I don't know who Dr. Lucifer is, but you better chillax with that name, man. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna take on any unnecessary beefs about with people I don't know about. Give me a second here, guys. Be right back in a second.
You got smoke for him. Look how gay you sound, nigga. And I'm not saying you gotta ride for me, but this nigga done put curses on your family. This nigga done tried to kill you for years. And then you come at a nigga that's been friendly with you, respected you, called you a big homie and all that. Is that how the niggas in the streets get down where you from? Like, who the fuck play like that, dog? Who the fuck play like that? Y'all niggas is some motherfucking weirdos, dog. And that's why y'all new niggas is so different from the niggas I was raised around. Then y'all talking about y'all real niggas. So in Saucy, Dr. Lucifer, I took on that beef. I chased Dr. Lucifer's ass for months. I get on his page, tell him, fuck you, nigga. You got smoke with Tata, you got smoke with me. And them niggas ain't never did nothing, man. Them niggas never ran up. I said, you run up on Tata, you getting done up. Nigga, run up getting done up. On my mama, I said that shit. This is the true story. This is what really happened. Because I thought you stood for something. But this is really some fake gay, jealous shit where you just don't like a nigga, so you beefing with me. That's highly effeminate and emotional. How you gonna come at a nigga that ain't even really did nothing to you, but you basically gonna side with a nigga that try to kill your family and act like that's the same type of shit, nigga? You a weirdo, nigga, and your beef ain't legit, nigga. Your beef ain't legit, nigga. Then you talking about if anybody got beef with ELEMRA, you know I can't take them curses off ELEMRA. Just like he ain't taking them curses off of your ass, nigga. And that's what we're gonna talk about tonight. So you thought that basically since that y'all came together that the curse is gonna stop. You know damn well that he was trying to kill your ass for like 5 years. See, I don't know about y'all in the motherfucking audience, dog. But if you try to kill my family, I'ma slide on your ass, nigga. Forever, nigga. It's an eternal warfare. Ain't no, yeah, let's team up and get old Goo because he a nice guy. What kind of weirdo shit is that, nigga? We're gonna keep calling you fuck boys out in the community. And that show you how you can have all them pots and all them initiations, but deep below that shit, you still a motherfucking fuck boy. Your beef ain't even legit. You could have reached out to me, you had my phone number, but instead you got on this nigga's live talking about I'm having dreams about you. What type of homo-erotic type shit is that shit, nigga? Go watch the video, y'all, and y'all gonna be laughing. Like, what type of weirdo shit is that? Even ELEMRA was like, now all of a sudden when it come to old Goo, you bought that life. Nigga, I talked to your ass for motherfucking months. You didn't even get at the niggas that was getting at you. You didn't get at Saucy, Dr. Lucifer, after they chased your ass for 6 years, nigga. You went to the motherfucking FBI, nigga. You didn't shoot at them with them pots not once. Because you said you ain't about that life. You told me personally you don't believe in that type of karma, so you don't practice that type of work. So all you did was clean it off, nigga. That's how you're a strange individual, dog, and I'm gonna call you out and I'm gonna let everybody know. Shots fired! Shots fired! Y'all got a lot of Instagram. Y'all can't. Ancestors told you, they said that we like the path that he's.
All right, so that's brother Ogu, son of Ogu. You know, that's son of Ogu. That's a month ago. Now the thing is, if you go on ELEMRA's channel, ELEMRA is talking about how he got rid of son of Ogu, but son of Ogu is still around. He's still making a lot of videos talking about him. He made a lot of videos talking about him. I'm not gonna do a bunch of videos talking about him, but I know somebody who does. Man, you know, like. And like I said before, a lot of you guys was kind of like, I don't know, like I don't know what's going on with Pacman right now. He's not making any videos. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. He wanted to come at me. He wanted to come at me. He brung the weakest arsenal you could possibly imagine to come at me. You know, I'm not just magical. My brain is on magic shit too. Like, you know, so like I said before, when I speak, it's like fire. I burn down things just with speaking. Like, forget this workstation. Like, just with my brain, you know what I mean? Just with my voice. Forget my brain. Forget this workstation. Just my voice is dangerous. You know, so like I said before, the guy a lot of you are disappointed. A lot of you are disappointed because a lot of you thought like this guy was like some kind of voodoo witch doctor, man. You guys thought he was a voodoo witch doctor. He said it 300 times over. And I think he said that shit for me to understand that he's a Christian. Because I was listening to you guys. I was kind of like, okay, well, maybe he is sarcastic. But he sounded kind of serious. Maybe he is sarcastic, man. Everybody was saying, oh, da, 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 da. Now all of y'all are kind of like, man, this nigga's a fucking Christian. This nigga's a Christian, bro. And he probably works at fucking Burger King too, man. Like, you know, you can buy some shit at Burger King, man. Like, you can buy some shit even though you work at Burger King, bro. Like, what? Like, right now it's like $15 an hour, I think, you know, minimum wage. Minimum wage ain't too bad. I mean, like, if you got a good, like, if you got, like, a good apartment and shit, and you don't pay, like, it's not expensive. You got, like, a $800 apartment and shit, or $700. I don't know, like, you know, but if you got something along those lines, you can buy some nice shit from time to time. So it doesn't. So you might actually be, and if you're a supervisor, you can definitely buy some shit from time to time. You got the Christmas bonus, you know, if you do a budget, you know, and you got the Christmas bonus, man. And, you know, if you're a supervisor, you know, you're a little bit above minimum wage. You're like, what? You're like $17 or $16 or something. So it ain't that bad. So you can get some shit. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't know. But you sound kind of serious when you say your shit, man. And I think you're serious. And I think you're trying to tell everybody that you're serious too. Because a lot of people don't believe that you're a Christian. You know, a lot of people don't believe that shit. You know, and but now they're starting to believe it because you keep repeating it. So, you know, and I believe that you might be Christian. I believe that shit, man. You might be fucking Christian, man. Like, you know. So, I don't know. And anyways, you talking about my jewelry. First of all, you didn't have to say that you're Christian. So that's the first reason why I think you are actually Christian, because there's no reason for you to say that you're Christian. And that's a weird way to answer back at a nigga. And you know, that's a weird way to battle. You got a weird way of battling, man. Like, I've never seen that before. I've never seen somebody like double back on what or who he represents that fast. Ever. Like, you know, now I've seen some switch coat ass niggas. Like, I've seen some switch coat motherfuckers, but that fast? Nah. You know what I mean? Like, I've never seen that. You're like the number one first of all time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just flipped. You just flipped. So now he's talking about jewelry and shit like that because he got nothing to say. You know. But hey, I got something to say, man. Shit, man. So I'm gonna take advantage and help you guys at the same time, as I usually do in all my beef videos. If you listen to my beef videos, they might be 20 minutes, but I try to slide in some knowledge at the same time that I'm, you know, that I'm beefing. You know, this ain't even a beef. Like, this is just not even on my level. Like, this is not even on my level. I'm not even, like, you know, the battle's already over. This nigga lost big time. And I know those 16,000 subscribers, they gonna sit there because, man, they feel a little bit stiff in the pants. You know what I mean? Like, they feel like, man, shit, I can't just, you know, I've been following this nigga for a year now and shit, man. I can't just, you know, unsubscribe and shit, you know. You know, and a lot of people, this is what happened. You've been misled. You thought because of his name and the way that he you know, portrays himself, you thought he was something else that he's not. You know, when I say I'm Lucifer and I practice demonology, that's what you should expect. If you go on my website, that's what you're gonna expect. You're gonna see some shit that, you know, has to do with, you know, vampires and shit like that, and, you know, blah blah blah, and there might be a little bit of conspiracy theory too, but to me it's not a conspiracy. There's certain conspiracies that are not theories. To me there's conspiracies that are just straight up conspiracies, and a conspiracy is when people conspire to hide something. That's a conspiracy. So when you're trying to cover up the word conspiracy mean actually came from the FBI. The word conspiracy means when you're trying to cover up something. So to me, some things are a conspiracy, but some things also are theories, right? And there's certain aspect of the things I talk about. The things I talk about is things that I don't believe that are theories. I believe they are conspiracy. So you might find some shit. I'm speaking about my blog, on the website. I'm talking about my blog. Now, if you go on Lucifer's Lounge, you're gonna listen to some great music, and you're gonna see me, change forms and shit, and you're probably gonna see Lucifer. Who knows? Just like my YouTube channel, sometimes you can look at my face and look at my eyes. You can see a change and shit. So you can see some, you can see something. But I'm gonna say that's the reason why you should follow me, because you can see it. I'm not just saying it. You can actually see it. As of him, where we can't actually see nothing. He shows us things here and there, which is more or less fine. But me, from what I know, voodoo practitioners, they have the same. They can shift their faces too. Like they're able to, their face changes, from what I know, from the people I know that practice. Not everybody's capable of doing that, I'll admit it, but it is something that's very common in that world, that people that practice magic tend to change faces and shit from time to time. This is why I do YouTube videos, and that's why I try to interpel or interpret, Lucifer and shit, because I want you guys to see the truth. I want you guys to see the real magic. I want you guys to believe in me, So, yeah, man, it is what it is. So, by the way, if you're going through the paces right now, like I said before, I'm talking about this a lot lately, because I think a lot of people are still stuck in this. Like, my original thought was people are not stuck in fourth dimension world, but a lot of people might be stuck in fourth dimension world because of a lot of reasons. First of all, they're not taking spirituality seriously, or they think that they're being attacked by the Illuminati, which in some case might be true, but in some cases it's not it's not the complete truth. So you guys, and since you're listening to people like ELEMRA, that ain't telling you nothing, that you're not learning, the right things, and you're not, seeing the right things, then you're kind of stuck in this materialistic train of thought. I'm materialistic too, more or less. Like I've said before on my channel, the material that I wear or the material that I buy are just extensions of my inner self. It's not, I don't need to buy them. I don't need to buy the material. I don't need the material. But it's like I'm showing you my insides. It's like I'm twisting my, I'm a demon, right? So just picture a flesh demon just ripping his insides out. Like I'm ripping my insides out, right? So my skin is under the things that you're seeing right now, right? So basically that's the reason why I do certain things. Like I said before, you can call me Little Nebuchadnezzar. These guys, Nebuchadnezzar, Morpheus, mythology gods, and the kings of Hebrew and Jewish kings and Arabic kings. These are guys that used to wear all kinds of jewelry, man. They had grills too back in the days, man. They used to wear gold teeth and they had shiny teeth, bro. They had big ass chains and shit, and big ass earrings and shit. The guys too, not just the women. So the richer they were, the more gold they wear, or the more silver they wear, any kind of precious jewels, precious stones, and all kinds of shit, right? So it's like I said, you know what I mean? Like I'm Nebuchadnezzar, man. I'm Nebuchadnezzar, you know. Some people think Nebuchadnezzar was actually Lucifer at some point, you know. This is what I've heard. The late rumor that I've heard is some people think, you know, Nebuchadnezzar was actually Lucifer or Satan. It depends. Some people think it's the same person. Some people think it's two different people. But nevertheless, the point that I want to make before I leave here is what I'm going to tell you is whatever you're going through right now is because you're not taking spirituality serious, man. Like, I'm not saying that you need to indulge in idolatry. You don't need to indulge in idolatry. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you're not taking your own spirituality seriously. I don't engage in idolatry either, necessarily, technically speaking. You know, I'm speaking technically. I'm paraphrasing when I'm saying this. Because the thing is, you know, I am Lucifer. You know, I am Lucifer, and all the others exist too. All the others in my realm exist too. I do demonology, so that's still a form of idolatry. You know, just like voodoo is a form of idolatry for all you Christian believers out there. You know, so even Christianity is a form of idolatry. Christianity itself is a form of idolatry because Mary's an icon. St. Peter's an icon. You know, but all this Malachi, whoever you want to call it, they're all icons. You can have pictures of them in your house and stuff like that. Those are all icons. Even Jesus, you know, is an icon. You know, so part of my language, but even that guy's an icon. So as soon as you start putting hotels and pictures, you're doing idolatry, and you're not supposed to believe in that guy in an idolatry fashion. You're not supposed to have pictures of him. You're not supposed to have statues of him. You're not supposed to put a big cross with him hanging on the cross either. But they do that shit anyway, man. Like, you know, and it says in the Bible that you're not supposed to do that with your own shit, but you still do it anyway. So I don't know, you know, people do whatever they want. So I don't really believe in all that shit. That's why I'm Lucifer. I'm the adversary. I don't believe in none of that shit. I think it's bullshit, but that's my opinion. I'm not saying that you can't, but I don't want you to believe in that shit because it's a lie. But you know, if that's the level that you're at right now, and you're not hurting nobody, then that's the level. I'm not gonna hate you if you ain't hurting nobody, if you're not causing any damage, if you're not like making people go crazy, or you're not taking advantage of people, you're not asking for tidings and shit like that. I don't have a problem with you, man. Like, not really. I just understand that that's the level that you're at right now, because the level that I'm at is a pretty high level, and not everybody can reach that level. To be able to call themselves Lucifer, you have to go through a lot of shit. You have to go through a lot of fucking shit. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's completely normal if you're not at that stage yet. And I try to understand it, because a lot of people are gonna be like, you know, oh well, you know, I just don't, you know, it's demons, blah blah blah. Yeah, but you don't know what a demon is, man. Like, that's the thing that you don't understand, is that you don't know what a demon is, bro. Like, you know, so to me, it's not idolatry, bro. To me, demons are real people, man. Like, they're real people. Like, not real, like, solid physical form, but they're the realest people to actually exist. You know what I mean? In the realm of all that is, because we wouldn't have any of this if it wasn't for these guys, you know? Like, if they hadn't done what they did, if they hadn't rebelled, we wouldn't have this shit. If they hadn't made Eve betray the hell out of Adam, or if Eve hadn't listened to Lucifer or Satan, whoever you want to call it, then we wouldn't have this wonderful world that we living in right now. So to me, it doesn't make sense to believe in something that wanted to regress and repress me, and to shun the thing that actually set me free. You know, so now I'm doing the same thing with you. I am Lucifer. I will go against your beliefs in him because I want you to be free. And it's going to scare you. You're going to run away. You're not going to like it, but some people will like it because it will resonate with you. And you're going to look at us like we're evil people and shit like that. And it's normal for you to see us as evil people because we don't want the same shit you want. We don't believe in the same shit you believe in. So of course you're going to demonize us. Of course you're going to slander us. Of course you're going to be against us. Of course you're going to see us as the bad people. Of course you're going to have judgments against us. Of course you're going to cast stones. Of course you're going to do all that shit. And we already know that shit. We already know that shit because you've been doing it already for I don't know how many years in our personal lives. The only thing is, like I said before, there's levels to this shit. So some people have never gained the level. Some people are not gonna get into the level that I am right now because you know they think that whatever's going on with them is the demons that's doing it. But the thing you don't understand, it's not the demons that's doing it, it's people doing it to the demons. You know what I mean? Guns don't kill. People kill. You know what I mean? It wasn't oh, hold up. Give me a second. Let me turn that off. Pardon me. So it's people that did this shit to us, man. It's everybody else that did this shit to us, man. We didn't want to become demons. You made us into demons. Because you didn't like our knowledge. You didn't like our freedom. You didn't like our looks. You didn't like the way we taught. You didn't like the way, all that shit. You didn't like nothing about us. You know what I mean? And at the same time, not only that you don't like us, but you're telling us to go pray and shit. To go believe in this shit. To be a Christian. To be that. I don't want to be that shit, man. I want to be myself. I want to be free. I am free. You know, I don't want to be that, bro. I don't want to be stuck to ELEMRA. I don't want to follow ELEMRA, man. I don't even know if he knows what he's talking about. Like I said, I'm not a voodoo practitioner. So I don't even know when he talks about voodoo shit. I barely understand half of the shit that he's talking about. And I might be exaggerating a little bit when I'm saying that. But at the same time, I don't know what I don't practice voodoo. So that's why I don't understand why this guy is coming off at me. If he is being sarcastic, I don't understand the joke. You know what I mean? Like, I don't practice voodoo. I'm a demonologist. You could have like completely destroyed me on the voodoo shit if you was real. If you was a real guy, you would have completely and obliterated me on the voodoo shit. Completely obliterated me, bro. You would have destroyed my ass, man. If you was real, you would have destroyed my ass, bro. I don't know shit about voodoo, bro. Like, I did that shit for a couple of years, and that's pretty much it. I don't know shit about voodoo, bro. You know what I mean? So y'all following false prophets, man. Y'all following false prophets. That's why I do what I do, man. Because I'm tired of seeing people, 20,000 people on 20. This guy only has almost 20,000 people on his channel. He almost have 20,000 people fooled, bro. Like, that's a good check. He's getting a good check off of YouTube, by the way. He's getting a good check off of YouTube, bro. He got all y'all niggas fooled, man. That shit crazy as hell. 20,000 people, that's a lot of people, man. So of course I'm Lucifer. I'm looking at this shit, you know, from my throne and shit. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy shit. And I don't even care. Like, that wasn't even my problem. Like, if this guy wouldn't have said shit about like EA, you know, I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't have cared. Like, I wouldn't even know who he is. Like, I heard EA mention him once on his channel, of course, you know, but it didn't really, you know, it didn't make me go crazy. It's not like, oh, word, and then, you know, I started twittering and shit like he's doing, you know. This guy started tweeting You know, he heard his name on my channel. He's like, oh, word. And then, you know, I'm going to post up things on my Instagram. And I'm going to post up things on my Facebook and shit like that, man. Man, bruh, you fake as hell, man. Like, you know, you fake as hell, bro. Like, you know, you could have destroyed, you could have destroyed my channel 1 week ago. 1 week ago, you could have destroyed my channel. If you was a real voodoo guy, you would have been like, yo, this and that and this and that and this and that, and you don't know this and that because this and that and this and that and this and that. And of course, I could go do some research and come at you again and shit like that. But how long would have that it would really last? Who knows? I don't know. So you can't tell me yes, you are a Christian. Yes, you are a Christian. You had to say that you're a Christian because you got scared of my knowledge. You got scared of Lucifer, man. That's what happened. You got scared of Lucifer, and now you acting like a child and shit. Or I know you are, but what am I? Kind of shit. That's not what I'm doing here, man. That's not what I'm doing here at all, bro. Like, you know, and I said it 300 times. I said it 300 times. I don't know shit about voodoo. I don't practice voodoo. I said it. I don't know how many times I said it. Shit. I don't even know how many times I said it. I got old videos where I say that shit. And I remember it right now. I got old videos on my channel where I clearly state I do not practice voodoo. I don't know how many times I said it. I don't even know how many times I said it. That's the worst part, bro. And I know you watch my videos. You didn't watch all my videos, but you watched a couple. I know you watched a couple. I know you watched a couple because I know you did. That shit crazy. Because that video was from a month ago, and I got videos almost every day. Almost every day. I got like, and even if I don't post every day, I might have like one day where I post like 3 or 5 videos in a row. Or sometimes it's just 1 or 2. It happens. You know what I mean? So I post almost every day. So I know you watch my videos, man. From 1 month ago from now. And I think even from 1 month ago from now, I think I even said it without even mentioning you in the video. I think I said I don't practice voodoo. So, you know, I'm coming at you in the state as, you know, where's your spiritual power? What's your spiritual power? What's really going on with you? Like why are you going after people that didn't do shit to you? Why are you going after people that's trying to help out people? What exactly is your problem? Are you a false prophet? Yes or no? You put me on your shit right now. You gave me some publicity on your shit. You're kind of like, well, you did publicity for me. I didn't do no publicity for you. You decided to say that shit. My channel is growing. Facts. True. But like I said before, you're not gonna make my dudes switch sides. You're not gonna make my dudes switch sides because my dudes know that, you know, the shit that I speak of is not just from the heart, but it's from the logic too. You know what I mean? So, you know, and this shit is backfiring on you, bro. This shit is backfiring on you, man. Anyways, have a good one. Peace out. And don't forget to subscribe. My name is Lucifer. I'll see you guys on the next one. Deuce.